We have more Islamic Republic videos for their state media. We have more debates that they've done. And if you guys remember, we have a section called Aligrams, where I go into the IRGC group chats. They still haven't found me yet. I don't know why. It's not like I'm trying to hide myself, but I go in, I grab their messages, I read them. They're all in Farsi. Then I share them with you guys, and we can get a feel for what the Islamic Republic supporters are feeling right now. So these are their messages from today and last night. Let's take a look. So this gentleman, Saeed, is saying something pretty good. So this guy is saying something that you'll very much like, Armin. He's saying, you know, I have no quarrel. It's a rough translation, guys. I have no quarrel with Muslims, right? I have everything to do with you Shias, you Shia Muslims. Again, the translation's a bit off here. I have no problem with Muslims. I only have a problem with Shia Muslims. You've achieved nothing but failure. And wherever you set foot, you have caused bloodshed, corruption, and misery in the local community. So it's just Said here being pretty much a Giga Chad and saying what we all perhaps are thinking in our heart of hearts here. And this message.
Did you show the original Persian?
I did, yeah. I always begin with the Farsi
okay.
in the beginning, yeah. So this guy's saying what we're all thinking and feeling, and especially Armin's thinking and feeling.
I don't know if I agree with that. Okay, show me the Farsi. Let's see. با مسلمان‌ها کار ندارم، با شما شیعه کار دارم. جز شکست دستاوری نداشتیم و هر جا پا گذاشتیم باعث خونریزی است. I mean, technically he's correct, but he's not that correct. It's Islam as a whole is a problem, not Shia, not just Shia Islam. So he's making it seem like it's not, Islam is not the problem, Shia Islam is the problem.
It is. Absolutely is.
Yeah. Also, it's the religion. I mean, there are some. Yeah, I'd rather blame the religion rather than all generalizing all the people. But yeah, it's not Shia Islam, it's Islam as a whole. So I will just correct that.
It is Islam as a whole.
Yeah.
That's the first one. Also, Steve, thank you so much. Shout out. He sent me a tool to try and grab some Durkheim material. I actually haven't figured out how to use it yet or which AI system to feed it into, but I'll hit you up for that. Moving on to our next allogram. We have this one. So there's the Farsi, and I'll translate it into English for all of y'all. And he's saying what we're saying. So Paymon, thank you. He's saying with this crazy, these are all Islamic Republic supporters, by the way. With this crazy amount of weapons entering the Middle East, it seems America has decided to teach us a lesson, and it makes us an example out of us to the rest of the world. In fact, there are transport planes on the radar heading towards the Middle East like trains. May God have mercy on our compatriots. So it looks like Paymon is painfully aware at the fact that all this equipment being airlifted into the Middle East is not for show. Is not for show. And thank you for sowing more discord within the Islamic Republic, Paymon. Very much appreciate you. Our next one is from, I think, just straight up J ... And the message is this, with the translation being, there are so many warships in the Persian Gulf. Why haven't you hit one yet? Talking to the Islamic Republic. All you're hitting are the deserts of Iraq, Kuwait, and Bahrain. Isn't it a shame that the missiles are being wasted aimlessly, or are there other reasons why you're not hitting American ships directly? Armin, why aren't they hitting American ships directly?
They're showing mercy.
Armin, it's just really weird. It's just so weird because you remember this just as well as I do. For my entire life, all I hear from the Islamic Republic IRGC is, we're about to sink the entire American Navy if they show up. We have pinpoint ballistic missiles, hypersonic. We're going to sink the American aircraft carriers. Armin, what happened, do you think? Why aren't they hitting the ships?
It's just they're kind people, Ali. Don't you get it? They're showing mercy. Okay.
Oh,
Yes, it's benevolent.
right.
Yes, yes, they can. They're just holding back.
Yeah, of course, brother, of course. Oh man, yeah, guys, they can't. They
Islam,
fired like
Islam does mean peace, right? So they're
right,
trying.
right.
Yeah, they're trying to see if the Americans will finally, you know, um, they're trying to show the Americans how it's done, out of their warmongering ways. Like they're hoping that
Oh,
the Americans will get inspired watching them to see, like, look, this is how you do it. We hold back. Maybe you guys could stop being so evil. Be like more like
oh,
us. We could
evil, right.
completely. We could sink all your ships. We're just not doing it because we're just hoping that you would like follow our example and also stop attacking.
Man, the evil evil Americans are just, you know, driving our boats right up to their shores and bombarding them for no reason. It's so evil of us, right, guys? That's yeah, it's terrible. Also, guys, fun fact: they fired 111 missiles at the USS Abraham Lincoln, all intercepted. So they realized we can't do anything. We can do anything to the U.S. aircraft carriers. If they can block 100 missiles at once, there ain't nothing we can do about it. Here's the next message in Farsi for anyone watching the replay who would like to pause and read that. And then we have this person saying, well, look, now that the coup inside the Islamic Republic has happened, so many people have come under the guise of, I don't know why it says sniper there. Actually, can you read what that word is in Farsi for us?
خب ببین الان کودتای دی زیر دوشگاه و مسلسل و تک تیرانداز این همه آدم اومدن. این نشون میده خودش نیازی به آمار خاصی نیست. والا الان توی شرکت دورانی ما که همه با گزینش اومده 90% ضد جمهوری اسلامی هن کثافت ها. او مای گاد. شهر خودمون یه شهر کوچولوی شمالیه. 9 نفری که کشتن همه مردم عادی بودن. همه هم میشناختنشون. حالا هی بیا بگو نفوذی بوده. Wow.
This is another message
Oh,
not censored. This is great. Armin, can you please tell us what he just said?
go up higher so I could go
Yeah.
line by line. Okay. So this is a regime supporter who is admitting a lot to us here. Okay. Because he's responding to the claim that the people in the streets in early January when they were protesting, they were infiltrators, like Zionist infiltrators, not the majority of the people. You know how we know that this guy is with the regime? Because he's calling the uprising in early January a coup. He's not calling it an uprising. He's not calling it a revolution. He's calling it a coup. So we know this person is not on our side. It's on the Islamic Republic side. But even though he's on the Islamic Republic side, he's admitting a lie. He's like, okay, so look, he's saying, look here. The January coup, we used dushka and machine guns and snipers. Even though we were doing that, so many people show up. This by itself will show we don't need statistics. This shows it itself that there's many of them, like that there are many people against us. And then it continues saying, Voila alone, like I promise that now in government institution, even in government building, even in government institutions, that where people have been filtered. Like if you're working in the government, you already have been filtered to make sure that you are on the right side, right? No, filtered as in that you have been vetted to have the right
Yep.
ideology. And he's
And you
saying
won't say anything
even in
bad.
government buildings and government institutions, 90% are against the Islamic Republic, these dirty people. Like he's saying, he's swearing at them. So guys, he's not saying, this man over here is not saying that 90% of Iran is against the regime. He's saying 90% of government employees are against the regime. And he's swearing at them, right? And then it continues by saying, شهر خودم یه شهر کوچیک شمالیه. Saying the city I live in, it's a small city in northern Iran. The 9 people that were killed during the January uprising were ordinary people. We all knew them. And now you keep telling us that these people were infiltrators, like Zionist infiltrators. He's telling this regime supporter is telling other regime supporters to stop deluding yourself. The majority of Iran is against us. The January uprising was not a bunch of Zionist infiltrators. They were ordinary people. And he's giving multiple evidence for it. He's saying, first of all, there were too many for them to be regime infiltrators. He's saying government employees are 90% against the regime. He's saying the city that I live in, the people that were killed by the regime, the 9 people that were killed in my city, everybody knew who they were. Like they were ordinary people. Stop saying that these are Zionist infiltrator.
Yeah. That's great.
Send me that, please, and also screenshot it before
Yes,
they delete
sir.
that. Yeah, thank you.
Let's take a screenshot of that right now. So guys, the reason why he's saying take a screenshot is because they oftentimes come in and delete these messages. The admins of these group chats, they just filter and try to hide a lot of this dissent here. And while I send that to you, we have another one. This one you're going to enjoy probably way more. So here's the Farsi version of it. We'll go into English here. So this person is someone mad at Maryam here. So Maryam was talking about Ali Khamenei and saying, hey, it's okay even if he died after and was buried after 160 days. Didn't you see all the people who showed up? He led a good life. He lived for 80 years. And this person is attacking Maryam and saying, again, it's the same delusion and special illusion that you guys have. The servant of God, Ali Khamenei, lived for 80 years and spent 30 of them doing as much as he could, which was he told Iran nonsense and finally set a Guinness World Record that we haven't had a war for 1 second and the leader dies. So again, the translation is a little bit rough. He's saying all Ali Khamenei, your servant of God, did for his entire life was say, war with America, war with America. He didn't even last 1 second and he died. And then he set a world record in the amount of wars that Iran's had in a short amount of time, which is right. In 18 months now, we've had 3 wars in Iran. We had the Midnight Hammer, we had the 8-day, the 12-day, the 40-day war. We're about to go into another one. My testimony is that he is not on the front line. If you are a Muslim, you would know that you are saying is, by God, Khamenei is alive and that he is sentenced. Okay, this is a garbage English translation, and
So
the Farsi is way
I think
better.
you might have. I think the whole translation might have been right. Let me actually see the Persian one.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think we should just read the Farsi here.
Yeah. This is the same. بازم همون توهم خاصیه که دارین. بنده خدا 80 سال زندگی کرد و 30 سالش رو تا میتونست گن زد بیرون. Yeah, okay. The translation was completely off. Okay. 30 سال شرط و پرت گفت و آخرش رکورد. Some of it is correct. و آخرش رکورد گینس زد که تا الان نداشتیم ثانیه یکی جنگ رهبر رو بزنن و بمیره. Okay, yeah. Now we get it. شهادت هم که توی شهادت هم که توی جبهه است نه طبقه منفی. I don't know what that means. Oh, okay, got that. Oh my God, this is actually so much better in Persian. This guy is funny. Okay, I'll explain this. تو اگه مسلمان هم بودی میدونستی که این حرفت که میگه خدای خامنه ای زنده است اعدام داره. که خدای خامنه ای زنده است اعدام داره. Why is that? Why? چرا اعدام داره؟
Because he's calling Khamenei Khoda.
No, he's not. خدای خامنه ای زنده است. Okay. So let me see. So, okay, let me translate everything to you guys. So he's saying, you guys are still in this very special delusion that you guys have. So this guy is making fun of Khamenei. He's saying the poor guy lived for 80 years And for 30 of his 30 years, all he could do is crap, cause do crap in Iran. Like he basically ruined Iran for the 30 years of his 80 years. For 30 years, he was speaking nonsense, Ali Khamenei. And then at the very end of it, he managed to break the Guinness record by dying at the first second of a war. So he's saying, like, so it's the first time in the history of warfare that the leader dies at second one. He he broke a record. He died at the very first second of the war. And he says, you keep calling him a murderer, but how is he murder? For you to be a murderer, you need to be in the battlefield, not in the basement. Like you can't be like under the ground and die and call yourself a martyr. A martyr is somebody who's fighting in the battlefield and dies in the battlefield. Not if you're hiding in a hole basically underground and then die like that, right? And then this last part I don't get is saying, if you were because he's saying the Mariam, that lady up there, was saying the God of Khamenei is alive. This man is saying if you were a Muslim, you would know that statement
Blasphemy.
is blasphemy and gets the death punishment, the death penalty.
Do you want me to send that one as well, or I sent the other one to you?
Yeah, no, the other one, I needed the other one because it's very revealing.
Okay, so I sent that picture to you, not the link. So even if it gets deleted, you still have it.
Sweet.
So guys, those were the Alligrams.
My name is Armin Navabi. I'm an Iranian political analyst with decades of experience fighting the Islamic regime inside and outside of Iran. Make sure you follow me for more, and also make sure you join our discussion group. I'm there almost every single day. Come talk to me there and the rest of the people there in our group calls. It's a great place to meet and talk to people who like talking about politics. The link is in the description and or in the bio. You could also get there by scanning the QR code on the screen. See you there.